What networking questions have you got that you'd like me to answer? Pop them in the comments below and I'll answer them during the week on video and get back to you on Friday. I'm out on my first road trip of the year. I'm on my way to Tamworth to see Jill Mathias, then Macclesfield to see Rachel Chiverton for networking Macclesfield tomorrow morning, and then back to Oxfordshire for the Networking Retreat Connect, which is my private members group, on Thursday. So pop your networking questions in the comments below. I'll answer them during the week and then I'll tag you in a video on Friday. Hayley Hilton, how you doing? I'm doing this from 4Network in Macclesfield, and Hayley asked, how do you know if someone is really interested when they have a one-to-one with you at a networking event, or whether they're just humouring you? The answer to this, Hayley, is that you eventually have to take responsibility for the conversation, and you have to take ownership of the conversation and try to take it forward. So rather than just having one-to-ones with people, and particularly your business, and I know a little bit about your business, the next step is to then ask people for a one-to-one outside so that you can explain a little bit more, and that will soon sort the wheat out from the chaff. You'll know then whether people are genuinely interested or whether they've just been humouring you. You need to take the conversation forward. The one-to-one is just the start of the conversation. It's then your opportunity to take that forward and ask people for a one-to-one outside the meeting. And some of them will say no, and as you know, some will, some won't. So what? Next. It really doesn't matter. You'll get to the ones who are genuinely interested that way. Really hope that's helpful, Hayley, and I hope you're well.
And it means that I can help other people. So if anyone's got a problem with business and they're not sure where to go, they come to me. Almost 100%.
Andrew Colwell, nice to hear from you. I'm actually recording this at Milton Hill House in Steventon, so not a million miles from where you are. Andrew, you asked about how you deal with people who interrupt your conversation to thrust their business card at you. Couple of ways to deal with it, in my opinion. First one is to just politely say, because they've not been polite, but you can be polite, to just politely say, I'm just chatting to Steve, or whoever it is you're chatting to. Can I come and catch up with you in a second? The other option is to just accept that some people are assholes. Unfortunately, some people think that that's networking, think that that's how they'll get a lot out of it. So either be polite with people or be as polite with them as they are with you. Chances are, if they're just thrusting their business card at everyone, then most of those business cards will be going straight in the bin when people get home, so it's not a winning approach, is it? Anyway, Andrew, I hope you're well. Thanks very much for asking the question. Hey Hannah, you asked how to motivate your team, and you're struggling to get straight answers from them about their why. You know, it's not your job to motivate your team, it's your job to create the conditions where they can motivate themselves, frankly. Some people will know and understand their why, and others won't. The best way that you can lead them and motivate them, in my opinion, is leading by example and motivating by example. Show them what you can achieve and what you are achieving in terms of the lifestyle, in terms of the income, in terms of whatever it happens to be. Show them what you're achieving and what can be achieved. Some of them will get it, some of them won't. What will happen though is that the people who do get it and who get you will gravitate to you. This is based on experience of being an area leader, regional leader, and ultimately network director in 4Networking, trying to get to people's why, and with some people it just wasn't big enough and it wasn't for them, and that's okay too. One of the best books that I ever read on sales was from Nev, from the call centre. Can't remember his surname, but the expression he uses is some will, some won't, so what? Next. And as much advice and as much help as you can get to people, you have to accept that you can't spend all of your time with people who just don't want it. Motivate and lead by example.